Hey everyone, TAC1421 here with a League of Legends gameplay, and I've never done a video on this before, but I've been playing a lot recently. I just started playing League of Legends with Amp and some other people like Value Planet, if you know them, SeniumGames, and a few others, a few other friends that I know in real life that don't necessarily have YouTube accounts, but it's been really fun. I've really enjoyed playing. I'm just going to start off this commentary by saying that I'm not very good at this game, but I'm definitely improving. And this gameplay, I think, was taken about, I think I was like level 6 or so at the time. And yeah, I was getting the hang of it. So you can see I start off the game here with a double kill. I actually started the game off pretty slow. You can see I'm at level 7 right now in the game, but I'm level 6, I think, outside of the game. But if people that know League of Legends kind of understand that, there's a total of 18 levels you can go through in one game, and then outside of the game, I think there's 30. Not too sure on that, but I think that's how it works. But I'm playing as Miss Fortune. I think I've liked her the most out of any character, but I haven't really tried too many characters. I just started trying some other characters that are free, that came out this week. I tried Katrina or whatever the hell her name is, but I've tried a few other characters as well, and Miss Fortune just seems like the best fit for me. Like, I have long range attacks, and I've gotten to know her attacks pretty well. But if you guys want to, in the comments down below, let me know who your favorite character is. If you do play the game, and if you don't play the game, then I suggest you try playing it, because I was really skeptical on League of Legends before I started playing it. You know, I was like, I'd never want to get into it. I feel like I'd be hooked on it, and turns out I am pretty hooked on it when I started playing. So I guess my insight was right, but I am glad that I started playing, and it's definitely been a fun experience so far. So yeah, that's that. But I get another kill right here. There we go. And so I cut a lot of parts out of this game just because I didn't want to bore people to death. League of Legends games can last as long as like an hour, you know, possibly longer, or they can be really quick. And this one, it was a pretty quick gameplay, but it was like 25 minutes or so, and I didn't feel like uploading a 25-minute video, so I cut it down to like less than 6 minutes, or about 6 minutes or so. So some places, like right now, I'm just speeding it up because it kind of, you know, triggers into other parts of the game I didn't really want to cut out, but it was kind of, you know, too long to just put in as a whole. So I decided to fast forward and just, you know, do that. But if you want to see some really good League of Legends, you know, gameplays, I would suggest checking out SeniumGames channel, and I will put a link in the descriptions for that. And I've had him on some Sunday before. I think he's been in a few other commentaries, but he has a cool channel, and I recommend you check that out here. But here's a good example of me just not, you know, being new to the game and completely just failing. I could have easily killed that guy with my ult, but I just missed and misclicked, and it was all bad. But I think I ended up getting them later, so that's that. But for those of you who do not know League of Legends, there's a 3-on-3, and there's also a 5-on-5, and this is the 5-on-5. I kind of like both. I don't really know which one I like more, but it's really important, and more so than like Call of Duty, that you get a party together, because people in this game, they really suck, and people at this game are really good as well. So there's like the kind of the two opposites of one another, and there's very few people that, like myself, that are kind of in between, where they're not necessarily terrible, but they're not necessarily like really good. And you know, it seems like people are either they've been playing this game for a while and they're really good, or just people just kind of just suck. And if you get on a team with those kind of people that are just completely feeding, I think the term is, then you're gonna have a hard time winning games, and it's not gonna be fun. But if you have a party that's pretty decent and you're playing against people that are okay or bad, then it's really fun, and you can rack up a lot of kills. And yeah, so I think the most kills that I've gotten in the game so far was like 20. I think I went 20 and 10 one time, which is good for me. This gameplay I do pretty well. I don't want to ruin it for everyone what my final score is, of course, but it's pretty darn good. I will say this much: I do not end up dying for the rest of the game, so that's definitely really cool. And yeah, I definitely like Miss Fortune a lot. Again, I want to try new characters, because I feel like with playing with new characters, Amp brought this up today. It's true. If you just like playing with different characters, you kind of understand what they're capable of, and then it makes you a better player because you can look out for stuff like that because you understand the attacks and stuff. And part of that's just, you know, experience playing the game. Like in Call of Duty, I'm going to compare a lot of things to Call of Duty, but like in Call of Duty, you might not understand a gun or two, but then later on you might, if you use it after a while, you might understand like the recoil, or you know, what attachments are good with it, and this game, like I guess what builds are good with the different characters or champions, whatever you want to call them. So that's that really. This game's going to come to a close pretty close. The enemy team, you know, you can see they're kind of getting annihilated. We're in their base, and they're going to end up quitting, or not quitting, but forfeiting, or I guess, I don't even, what's surrendering, I guess is the proper term. But I really like Misfortune's, whatever that attack's called, the R attack. I don't know exactly the name of it. And then I love the double up as well, and the W's good. So as I get my kill completely stolen from me, I was kind of pissed at the time, but people steal your kills a lot in this game. It's just kind of how it goes, and then sometimes you steal their kills. I've done that a few times this game, so it's just how it goes, but I end up getting the kill right there, and then soon after I'm legendary, they end up quitting. So I go 9-1. Pretty quick game, but I really hope you enjoyed this, and let me know how you like this episode and what you want to see from me as far as League of Legends goes on my channel. And I will see you next time. Peace.